Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 5th through the 11th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Aries. There's these sudden twists so far for fire signs. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Hangman. There seems to be a little bit of stagnation here. And I could get why it can feel that way. Energies are still moving, but you may feel like, yeah, nothing's happening. I'm kind of like blah, you know. You're going through a lot of feelings. So usually when that happens, you're going within. It feels like even though the world is moving around you, not really. You're not participating in that movement. So anyways, in the recent past, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, the High Priestess. All right. This is massive, but it's massive for you, for almost like a complete restructuring of your belief system. You know, you're emerging with new energies, healed energies, quite deep energies here of healing are popping in. It was all triggered from this situation, whatever situation was tied up to the Five of Cups here, which could mean regret, a sense of loss. I'm not sure what happened here, but it activated something within you here. It got you into going a little bit deeper within yourself and really tuning into your intuition here, which to me, that means a lot of healing. It all started here, the Five of Cups. In the current situation, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, something that might have seemed completely lost, completely gone. It's kind of making a comeback, but in a different way, which to me, in all honesty, this is the best way that it could come back. Something that had more, some sort of emotional stake to it. Because it's coming back as the foundation, as a friendship, possibly as, hey, let's start from this point and let's see where it goes, kind of a thing. Could be the Five of Cups there in the past. Could be. I'm not sure about it. But something is making a comeback. Something is coming back around, something that was lost. In the immediate future, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Lots of healing here. Lots of self-love. Lots of pain through that self-love. Because, I mean, it is a painful process. Because when you enter on that path, you basically realize how much you didn't love yourself. And that's painful. To stand, you know, face to face with that energy. But it's quite healing here. There's a lot of healing on your side, a lot. Let's see. You've been in it, you're still in it, you're still going to be in it for a little bit. So that could, again, seem like a big-ass pause on your side, where not much seemingly is happening. There it is. For the Hangman, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups. Yeah. Something's coming back around. It's full of love, it's full of passion, full of good things. I don't see you necessarily budging in front of this though, which is quite funny. Because I mean, if this was any other day, you would be like, oh my God, it came back. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know, especially with that much energy of everything kind of blossoming all over again. But I see you, you know, standing in position there. Like I'm healing. You're not doing it at a conscious level where it's like, okay, healing, pause. We're gonna go out of this healing mode, to feel these energies because they're nice, and then I'm gonna come back right back in a minute. You're pretty constant. You're pretty, you know, this energy comes in, you see it, you acknowledge it, you're happy about it, but it's not budging you. You're like, I still, you know, I'm in a process here. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. But I have my own process. Interesting. Let's do the Hierophant. In the recent past, Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, the Tower. Classical script of soap opera, basically. Really short one, really fast one, though. Not the kind that, you know, you start watching in your 20s and by the time you die, the characters never die. So I see love here, I see heartbreak, and I see a disaster over that whole situation. But it strengthened you up. That was the beginning of your breaking point, of your healing, basically. That's when you entered this massive cloud of healing. It's a friggin' infinite cloud, almost. Because I feel like that happened a while ago. It's like your healing journey began right there. Let me do the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, possibilities here for things to be happy. Yeah, there was that possibility, but I feel like this situation didn't take that possibility, didn't take that path, but it had those chances. I do get the sense that you experienced happiness within the situation. It's one of those things where it comes in as, poof, there it is, it's happening, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, poof, it's gone. You know, so very, very, very short, to the point soap opera here. Let's do the High Priestess. What you looking at? Felix was in the other room. What? I put up the tree yesterday because, you know, Christmas, my favorite time. And I didn't think about it because, you know, I didn't want to manifest it, God forbid. But the boys sleep separate, like they have the whole house to themselves. The reason that they don't sleep in the bedroom is because Oscar sleeps there because he's old. And he's always slept with me. And Kai has a tendency to attack everybody. Attack in terms of playing. And because of that, they're sleeping so that he's not alone. He's sleeping with Felix while they hang around in the whole house. But anyways, put up the tree, put up the there's a lot of decorations because I'm Christmas crazy. And as I said, I didn't think about it, but I was surprised this morning to find that the tree was still standing up. The only thing that was down was a little figurine thing out of everything in there. And I'm like, good boys, especially Kai. But Felix has his times too, his moments. All right, so for the High Priestess, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Emperor. Interesting, because you anticipated this Three of Pentacles that shows up in the current situation. You anticipated this for the situation. So I don't know how the situation ended. It looks like not great. But then you're showing me almost like a sense of knowledge over it, almost like knowing that, you know, one day, if it comes back, it needs to come back from scratch. And maybe that way things will work out in terms of, even if we're friends, you know. And really not lying about that, like, oh, let's be friends, but then, you know, I want more. No, really seeing this and knowing this, that things need to be almost like start from that foundation, because otherwise nothing will be able to restore whatever was lost here. So you've always had that knowledge over this. I like this. It's a clear mind and knowledge, and it's not even the mind here because it's your intuition. I do see you in a sense of moving on from this, kind of just letting things as they are and just kind of trying to work with yourself, with whatever happened, you know, heal. This was your make or break point, this situation, and you did it through it. Again, you've learned a lot from it. Let's do the Death card. The Knight of Cups, the Fool, the Hermit. So I'm getting that this is a situation where physically things may have ended, not pretty at all in the way that they ended, but you're showing me that, okay, I understand that, I accept that, but you're also showing me I carry a lot of love for the situation, and I'm open to it fully, you know? You're not saying through that, oh, I'll chase it around till the day I die, kind of a thing. No. But you're fully acceptant of how you truly feel, despite the fact that things may have been torn apart in the physical, which again comes in with a lot of healing on your part, because you don't get to this point just because, oh, let me think about it. Oh yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, I accept everything. I'm the acceptor of all things. No. You know, there's a lot of healing supporting that. I don't know why you're showing me so much healing, because I'm like, I know you've been healing. This is extreme. This is a lot of healing. It's kind of putting my ass down on the bench and being like, oh my God. Like almost like you're grabbing me in there by how much it is. It's feeling nice. It's grounding me. It's good. For the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, even when the situation comes back around, and I feel like it's just around the corner for you in terms of timing, it finds you strong, independent, knowing exactly how to deal with it when that happens, you know? Man, you got so many great energies here. Let's do the Three of Pentacles. Felix, what's going on? Coming over? Come on. I see your ears. You've been a good boy. You're full of glitter, but you've been a good boy. Why are you full of glitter? At least nothing's been touched-ish. I mean, it has, but you're probably pros at touching things and not leaving any traces. Three of Pentacles. Because you're full of glitter. I mean, you just gave yourself away. For the Three of Pentacles, you get the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Okay. As the situation comes back around and you know how to handle it, it also brings back the energies that it was left in. So if those are crappy energies, those energies are coming back. You could be starting from scratch. Yes, there is that possibility. But just so you know, even if you do it in the physical, it presents itself maybe as, hey, let's hang out, you know, let's grab a cup of coffee. Just so you know, the energies are in the background, the energies of whatever may have happened there. Because even if you heal them on your side individually, as a connection, they still have some substance there. You know, so it's kind of like the connection needs healing too. You may have done healing on your side, they may have done healing on their side. But as what brought you two together and tainted those energies with, that needs healing too. You know, so just so you know, I'm kind of sure you're aware of this with this amount of healing you got on your side. It could result a little bit in disagreements here and there, and you know, because again, who knows how it's going to transpire, how it's going to come to the surface, but it's gonna somehow, because this connection needs healing now. You've done your part, hopefully they did theirs, And then, you know. For the Hermit in the immediate future, you get the World card, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. All right. Stepping out of this massive healing cycle, but stepping into a place of where you're building towards something long-term, something stable. You know, there's still healing in that, of course, but this in itself was, how do I put this? The core of the healing, maybe, you know, and now it's kind of, you're going on to a branch of it in the next chapter of this healing. Trying to figure out if you're taking this connection with you, because I can't see it, which is not necessarily relevant. With the Ten of Pentacles, maybe. Well, let's see. Queen of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So carrying this energy of putting yourself first all the time, because you've learned that for sure. I feel like it's very difficult. You know, it's very difficult for you. You're still doing it, but it's very difficult. As you enter this brand new beginning, this new phase of your life, you're definitely aware of the self-love, putting yourself first kind of an energy here. It's difficult. Why is it difficult? Fear is in the way with that Five of Pentacles. Oh. You're scared that if you do, you might lose someone. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Three of Swords. The Temperance card, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands. Yeah. I mean, I love how I see these energies all over the map, like great energies that are coming from healing, or when something else of value to you approaches you, everything changes. It's like, oh my God, I haven't healed shit. That's when this healing that you've been going through needs to be applied to this situation. It's like, this is your final test, if you want, you know, because as soon as this energy starts to approach you, fear pops up, and it's almost feeling like you haven't even healed, which I know for a fact you did, because I get a sense that no, this is something you've worked with before, this fear. It's not the first time you're facing it, you know. Oh my God, if I put myself first, I'll lose them, so I'll put myself last, like I always do, so that I don't, you know, yes boss, yes, you know. You've worked with this fear, you know. I don't see you falling into that fear completely, but I do see you having a difficult time, because, as I said, the stake becomes different. So you're showing me pain is being revealed once more, but in time I see you handling that. I see you giving it enough time, I mean yourself enough time to sit through that pain so that your heart can come through again. And it is happening. So that in itself takes care of this fear. Fear is always going to show up, you know, so don't be fooled thinking that, oh, I healed fear that one time and I'm done. Fear is done. It's going to show up all over our lives. It's a matter of how you deal with it. You know, healing it means, okay, I know what it is. I know when it's going to show up. I know why. Do I know how to handle it? That's the healing of the fear. And it's always going to show up. And the higher the stakes, the bigger the fear. And that's what's happening here. But I do see you slowly but surely giving yourself enough time to balance yourself out again. And that in itself is going to attend to this fear that shows up. Interesting. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. King of Swords, Three of Wands, Four of Swords. Time. Give yourself enough time. The knowledge is here, the courage is here, the whatever you want. You have all the tools to move forward in whatever experience this is for you. And as this reading started, it's almost looking like nothing's happening. There's a lot of things happening in the background. Like you've got everything aligned in the most beautiful way for you, for things to work out, for you to create anything you can possibly want. There's another energy that's coming in from the outside to interact with you, and that's where you're kind of falling off balance, off clarity here. So when that happens, when you feel yourself falling off a little bit, give yourself enough time. You know, there's no rush. There's no, just you know, let me take a minute. And stay in there to see what's happening within you, what changed, what shifted, because you're coming from a pretty confident energy here. And if something is powerful enough to shake you down in that energy, then you just need your time to figure out what the hell happened and to kind of balance yourself out again. In all honesty, I feel like you are giving yourself more time than you used to. It's a matter of recognizing when you need that time, you know. And I feel like, you know, again, you have all the tools to do that, to recognize, to give yourself that time to figure things out for yourself. I don't know why this is feeling like something is pulling you down a little bit when all of the reading you show up high and centered, and then like, what's happening here? You know, and again, all you need to do is just kind of, when you feel that pull to the side, is kind of like, okay, break time. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.